Well, welcome to another edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Right off the bat on today's show, this is the brand new front-wheel drive lap record holder around the Nürburgring Nordschleife circuit. This is the Link & Co. 03 concept. This is powered by a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder unit, making 528 horsepower, 372 pounds-feet of torque. That is shifted through a 6-speed sequential gearbox, and the vehicle can achieve 60 miles an hour in just 4.4 seconds with a top speed of 193 miles an hour. Now, not only is this thing beating the best that there is in the front-wheel drive lap record circuit, it's also laid down a ton of other high-performance automobiles in its wake. The new front-wheel drive lap record around the Nürburgring Nordschleife circuit now stands at 7 minutes 15.123 seconds. So sure, the Link & Co. folks know that there's a big target on their back, and there's a lot of manufacturers coming after that record. Next up on the list, Lamborghini giving a little bit of a swan song to the Aventador as it is going away. And the next cycle is that we're going to get a brand new Aventador coming very soon. This is the little bit of a swan song we were talking about, the Aventador SVJ63 Roadster. This vehicle is powered by a 6.5-liter normally aspirated V12, making 759 horsepower and 531 pounds-feet of torque. Now, this will rocket this vehicle to 60 in just 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 217 miles an hour. Now, the 63 in the SVJ63 edition actually gives a little bit away. It harkens back to 1963 when Lamborghini came into existence, and it means that only 63 of these are going to be built for the world. And they haven't exactly released pricing, but I don't think it really makes that much of a difference because every one of them has been sold out. So hopefully we'll hear a whole lot more about maybe what possibly those folks had to lay down as far as cash in the next several weeks. And last up on the list is the story that hit me harder than anything I think I've done in, the 8 or 9 years I've done this little program. Jessi Combs, worldwide celebrity, especially in the car world. This lady is, what do they call her? Driver, a fabricator, an ambassador, a TV host, passed away the day before the taping of this particular program. This lady really has done it all in her very short life of only 39 years. I first came into existence, at least in my world, in a program called Extreme 4x4 on the old defunct Spike network. This was a bold choice for those folks back in the day because there wasn't a whole lot of women inside of the automotive, especially the automotive television world. But this girl wasn't just a pretty face. She could do it all. Fabrication. She could weld. She could do everything. She could build the entire car. She loved automobiles. She loved motorcycle. And she loved the whole world that involved around it. She morphed over into a show called All Girls Garage. That's actually still going on strong on the old Velocity channel now and the Motor Trend channel. She actually did a little program called The List for the folks over at Autoblog. And of course, she got into some big-time programs, at least one inside the automotive world, one called Overhauling. You may remember that particular program with the Chip Foose, the famed designer Chip Foose, who actually ran on Discovery and on Velocity now, the Motor Trend network. And she was actually on a short run on the biggest of big shows, Mythbusters, actually taking the place of Carrie Bryan, who is actually off on maternity leave and did a fantastic job over here. She raced off-road. She was a champion in that particular series. She's a big motorcycle fan, big car fan. Like I said, we talk about the fabrication and everything like this. This was probably one of the most well-respected people on the planet, at least in my world. I absolutely adored this young lady. She was it as far as I was concerned. Boy, this lady could really do it all. And sadly, the day before the taping of this particular program, she passed away chasing another dream, as she was the fastest lady on the planet in a four-wheeled vehicle, where she achieved that goal from Lee Breedlove, Craig Breedlove's wife, who actually had a goal, or had a speed of 308 miles an hour almost 50 years before Miss Combs here took it away at 393 miles an hour. She retook that record from the 2013 era back in 2016 at 440 miles an hour. And just last year, the year of 2018, in a shakedown run of the car. She was going to try to re-break that record. Also broke the record, 483 miles an hour, just a touch over. Tragically, she crashed that particular automobile, again, August 27th of 2019. I cannot tell you into words, I can't even put into words how gutted I am over this particular situation. The news, when I read this first thing in this afternoon, this show was going to be completely different than before this particular news hit me. And I cannot tell you how difficult it is for me to keep it together in this particular situation. So if you're a praying person, or if you just keep the thoughts and the prayers flowing towards the family and friends of Jessi Combs, I'm sure they're going through a way more difficult time than I will ever know. So I love this girl to death. I'm terrified, just absolutely gutted to see that she is gone. Jessi Combs dead again at the age of 39. She will be widely missed by so many people that nobody will even know about. There is going to be some situations where there are going to be some funds going to her foundation. They're holding out for people actually giving money away to this particular foundation, at least as of yet, hoping that a lot of people aren't going to profit from this particular deal. But there'll be more coming out. Check out on the Facebook page. I'll keep everybody up to date over there. And that's all there was that I thought was worth talking about for this edition of Motor Cars Enthusiasts. Don't forget to like us over on the Facebook page. Links down in the show notes. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, you can do so at any time. You get the first dibs on the brand new shows as soon as they come out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon.